Sis, and welcome to the 11th episode of Super Battles Assault. If you are new to this series, be sure to check out some of the older content, but if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Yup, that's right, the secret episode is Bowser vs. Flowey, or wait a second, let's take it a step further, shall we? How about we transform it into... There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Giga Bowser versus Photoshop Flowey. If you don't know, Bowser is from the Mario series and Flowey is from Undertale. Or more specifically, Giga Bowser is a Super Smash Bros. Original and really non-canon to the actual Bowser, but whatever. Well, actually, speaking of that, there are two different kinds of Giga Bowser. There's the Giga Bowser you fight in Super Smash Bros. Melee as a completely separate character, and there's the Giga Bowser form you can use in modern Smash Bros. Games for Bowser. Which one are we going to use, you say? Both. It's funner to do both circumstances rather than one per episode. For this fight, no outside help will be allowed other than the Smash Ball and 6 souls. These two have been analyzed, and it is time to find out who will win this Super Battle Assault.
Ready? Go! K.O.
Maybe if Photoshop Flowey was nice enough, he'd be able to Photoshop Giga Bowser back together, but you know how heartless he is. But yeah, anyway, the winner is Photoshop Flowey no matter which Giga Bowser we use. Let's start with the Giga Bowser character in Melee. Now, this Giga Bowser is at least multi-solar system level thanks to being on par with the Master Hand, and also being stronger than the original Bowser. However, remember that this is the Giga Bowser that can be physically damaged. And I'm sure most of Photoshop Flowey's abilities would be more than enough to eventually knock out Giga Bowser. But yeah, it is definitely likely that Giga Bowser can dodge them. However, the problem for Giga Bowser is actually physically hurting Photoshop Flowey. Since the 6 souls are working for him entirely, that means Photoshop Flowey is literally near invulnerable. Giga Bowser will hardly even make a scratch on Photoshop Flowey. In simpler terms, it basically comes to this question. Who would win against a powerful creature that can be physically damaged versus a powerful creature that can't be physically damaged? I don't think it takes too long to figure out that one. Though in Giga Bowser's defense, I will say that knocking him out will take quite some time, thanks to how he's already multi-solar system level. But back on Photoshop Flowey's case, remember that he has timeline awareness and can even fiddle around with timelines. Which basically means is if he dies, he can literally just reset the timeline back to when he was at his fullest. This could also likely catch Giga Bowser off guard. Now with all this being said, yes, Photoshop Flowey does have a weakness. And that is if you ask the 6 souls to work against him. That way, Photoshop Flowey will now be completely vulnerable. However, in this circumstance, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't actually come down to that, and here is why. Some of you may already be asking, if Frisk can do it, then why can't Bowser? This is very easy to answer. Bowser and Frisk are completely different characters with completely different intentions. Frisk was asking for help as she was using her determination to keep fighting against Photoshop Flowey. Now, I am sure that Bowser does have some determination in him, considering, well, he always comes back to capture the princess, like he never stops. However, there is a difference. Is Bowser really the guy who would ask for help in the middle of a fight independently? Would he really ask for help? I don't think so. Out of all the adventures he's went on, he doesn't even need help from his minions. He can do it pretty much independently if he wants. so I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be asking 6 human hearts for assistance. He especially wouldn't know that without preparation. So overall, Melee Giga Bowser wouldn't really stand that much of a chance against Photoshop Flowey due to how much more powers and abilities Photoshop Flowey has and how much more stronger and durable he is. Now remember, that was just Melee Giga Bowser. Now let's compare the Giga Bowser form to Photoshop Flowey. Yes, the Giga Bowser form is indeed invulnerable and cannot be physically damaged. This means that both creatures are now invulnerable and cannot physically harm each other at all. Now you might think it comes down to a technical winner having the more powerful character being Photoshop Flowey. While, yes, that is accurate, there is still one major trump card that just immediately gives the edge to Photoshop Flowey. And it's pretty obvious what that is. The Giga Bowser form has a very short time limit. And we all know that base Bowser is completely vulnerable. And we already went over how a vulnerable Bowser cannot beat Photoshop Flowey. Again, in Bowser's defense, catching and defeating him will be difficult, but it most certainly is possible for Photoshop Flowey. And overall, Photoshop Flowey does have more powers and abilities, is much more durable, has more equipment, is more intelligent thanks to the timeline awareness, and is definitely stronger, thanks to literally being able to control the timelines. Sorry Bowser, but in Undertale, it's kill or be killed. The winner is Photoshop Flowey. Next time on Super Battles Assault.
Sì